Improve your English.
My best friend. My best friend Jane has been by my side since we were young. We met in the second grade and have been inseparable ever since. She's not just my best friend. She's more like a sister to me. We've been through a lot together. We've laughed until we cried until we laughed, and everything in between. We've shared our deepest secrets, our biggest fears, and our wildest dreams. One summer when we were teenagers, we went on a road trip together. We drove across the country, stopping in small towns and big cities, experiencing all the sights and sounds that America had to offer. We met interesting people, tried new foods, and made unforgettable memories. It was the kind of adventure that only best friends could have together. But it hasn't always been sunshine and rainbows. We've had our fair share of fights and disagreements. There have been times when we've gone months without speaking. But no matter what, we always find our way back to each other. The thing that makes Jane so special to me is that she's always been there for me, through thick and thin. When my parents got divorced, she was the one who held my hand and listened to me cry. When I got into college, she was the first person to congratulate me and tell me how proud she was. And when I went through a tough breakup, she was the one who stayed up all night with me, watching bad romantic comedies and eating ice cream. I've never met someone who is so kind, loyal, and honest. Jane has a way of making everyone feel special, and she never judges anyone. She's always there to lend a listening ear or offer a helping hand. Now that we're adults, our lives have taken us in different directions. She lives in a different city, and we don't get to see each other as often as we used to. But every time we talk or text, it feels like we're back in that second grade classroom, sharing our snacks and giggling over silly jokes. I don't know where I would be without my best friend Jane. She's the constant in my life, the person who has always been there for me. And I feel so lucky to call her my best friend.
Listen and repeat.
My best friend. My best friend. We met in the second grade and have been inseparable ever since. We met in the second grade and have been inseparable ever since.
The term inseparable means unable to be separated or parted. The term can be used to describe a variety of relationships or connections.
We've shared our deepest secrets, our biggest fears, and our wildest dreams. We've shared our deepest secrets, our biggest fears, and our wildest dreams.
Deepest secrets refers to information or knowledge that a person keeps hidden from others and is reluctant to share with anyone. These are typically very personal. Wildest dreams refers to something that is beyond what a person would normally imagine or hope for.
We drove across the country. We drove across the country.
Across is a preposition that denotes a position or direction from one side or point to the other side or point of a specified area or space. It means to move, extend, or stretch from one side of something to the other.
Experiencing all the sights and sounds that America had to offer. experiencing all the sights and sounds that America had to offer.
Experiencing is the present participle form of the verb experience. It refers to the act of undergoing or living through a particular event, situation, or feeling.
We met interesting people, tried new foods, and made unforgettable memories. We met interesting people, tried new foods, and made unforgettable memories.
Unforgettable is used to describe something that is impossible to forget or that leaves a lasting impression. It refers to an experience, event, or person that is so remarkable or significant that it remains in one's memory for a long time.
It was the kind of adventure that only best friends could have together. It was the kind of adventure that only best friends could have together.
Adventure refers to an exciting, unusual, and sometimes risky experience or activity that typically involves exploring new places or taking on challenges. It can refer to a physical journey or an experience that involves a personal growth or learning opportunity.
We've had our fair share of fights and disagreements. We've had our fair share of fights and disagreements.
The sentence means that the speaker and her friend have had a reasonable or expected amount of fights and disagreements in their relationship. Fair share implies that it is neither too many nor too few, but just enough to be expected in any normal relationship.
The thing that makes Jane so special to me is that she's always been there for me, through thick and thin. The thing that makes Jane so special to me is that she's always been there for me, through thick and thin.
Thick and thin is an idiomatic expression that refers to being loyal and supportive through both good times and bad times, or through all circumstances, whether they are easy or difficult. It suggests a steadfast commitment to someone or something, even when faced with challenges or obstacles.
When my parents got divorced,
Divorced is an adjective that refers to the legal dissolution or termination of a marriage. It describes a person who is no longer married to their spouse due to a legal process of divorce.
she was the first person to congratulate me and tell me how proud she was. She was the first person to congratulate me and tell me how proud she was.
Congratulate is a verb that means to express joy or praise to someone for an achievement or success. It is typically used to acknowledge and celebrate a person's accomplishment, such as winning a competition, passing an exam, getting a new job, or achieving a personal goal.
And when I went through a tough breakup,
Breakup typically refers to the end of a romantic relationship or partnership. It can describe a variety of situations, from a mutually agreed-upon separation to a sudden and unexpected ending.
I've never met someone who is so kind, loyal, and honest. I've never met someone who is so kind, loyal, and honest.
Loyal is an adjective used to describe someone who is faithful, devoted, and committed to a particular person, group, cause, or belief. Honest is an adjective that is used to describe someone or something that is truthful, sincere, and morally upright.
Our lives have taken us in different directions. Our lives have taken us in different directions.
In a physical sense, direction can refer to the orientation of an object or the path taken to reach a specific location. For example, a person may give directions to a driver to help them find a destination.
Sharing our snacks and giggling over silly jokes. Sharing our snacks and giggling over silly jokes.
Snacks are small portions of food that are eaten between meals or as a light meal. Giggling is a term used to describe a light, bubbly, and somewhat uncontrollable laugh, often accompanied by a feeling of joy or amusement. Silly jokes are jokes that are intentionally nonsensical, absurd, or humorous in a playful or childish way.
She's the constant in my life. She's the constant in my life.
The sentence means that the person being referred to is a consistent and reliable presence in the speaker's life. This person is always there for the speaker and provides them with a sense of stability and security.
Good, now answer the questions.
What did the narrator and Jane do during their summer road trip? What is one of the qualities that makes Jane so special to the narrator? How often do the narrator and Jane get to see each other now that they are adults?